Hey y'all, you're welcome back to Reviews and Recaps. Let's talk about Carlos King's Messy Monday. Now, he said some things that I want to get into. I want to talk about it. I feel like we do have to talk about it. On the Messy Mondays, he had Latrice from Bell Collective and Destiny Payton. Now, I almost called her Shari because she's always acting like she wants to be married to Melody. But anyways, that's by the way. When I tell you that I feel that Carlos went on a rant, I absolutely feel that he did. He went on a rant. He said how he is protective of the cast. I'm like, how? When, sir? This is new. When have you ever been protective of the cast? Were you protective when you were saying outrageous things like comparing Melody to the side chick? When have you ever shown protection? When Martell was arrested for DV, where was Melody's protection? So no, we don't believe that you are protective of your cast members, but let him tell it. He also said that apparently Tiffany left because of the fans. I'm like, okay, is it the fans? Is it postpartum? Like, what is going on? Are we just like creating a narrative after the fact because we want to add extra to the narrative that already exists about the Mellometers? This same narrative that you guys created. Now, pardon my manners. Hello, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. Don't forget to smash that like button or smash the dislike button. Either one helps me out. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Everything I say in this video is alleged, in my opinion only, and for entertainment purposes and the purposes of critique. Now, let's get back into what I was saying. I feel that it is shocking for Carlos King to say that he is protective of his cast. I feel like he's protective of whoever he chooses to be protective of. Now, for example, I feel like he's protective of the Scott's marriage because there are certain things that he shies away from telling, or certain stories that he shies away from telling. However, where is the protection for the one who needs it? The one who has constantly been harassed by different members of the cast. Where is her protection? It doesn't exist. It feels like Carlos protects who he wants to protect as opposed to generally being protective of the cast as a whole. Apparently, he also said that the show is about Black excellence. But my question is, where is it about Black excellence? He hasn't been about Black excellence for a long time. Why are we trying to rewrite history? It ain't never been about Black excellence. It was meant to be about Black excellence, but that took a nosedive since season 1. So what are we talking about? It's like, why are we trying to rewrite history? He said he feels like Stormy is the epitome of Black excellence. Okay, if Stormy was really the epitome of Black excellence, why didn't we see more about that excellence on the show? I know I didn't, unless you guys want to tell me that I'm bugging. And let me know in the comment section below if you think I'm bugging. I feel like if Black excellence was the idea, then they should have been pushing more of the business conversations between the cast members. Instead, what we see more of is the drama and not their actual business endeavors. So what's Black excellence? I'll wait. Carlos said he does not stand for bullying. He doesn't stand for it. I'm like, oh yeah? When didn't you stand for bullying? Is this a new development? Or is this something that you have always stood by? It's a question. Because from where I'm sitting, it seems like you're very much all the way for it. Because when fans are getting in Melody's A on social media and calling her all types of names but a child of God, there was no you taking the mic to correct none of it. I've never seen you correct any misconception about Melody Shari. I've never seen you do that. Now, you guys know I will put my hand up. Like I said, I have never seen it. If you guys have seen it and I forgot, let me know in the comment section below. Hold me accountable. But as far as I know, that doesn't exist. Where was the outrage when Martell tried to put out revenge plea against Melody? Where was the outrage? Allegedly, you, Carlos, also saw the revenge tape. Have you ever come out to clarify whether or not you really saw it? No, because you do not want to be held accountable in some way. But if indeed you saw that tape, that is crazy, because that means you stand for bullying, you stand for harassment. Regardless of what you say, your behavior shows that that is what you are about, because you saw the tape and you questioned her about having a penis in her mouth. So why are we trying to rewrite history, or why are you trying to rewrite history? I'm not the one trying to rewrite history. Why are you trying to rewrite history, Mr. Carlos? I did also spot something. He said when the cast attack each other, it's fine, they know what it is. But when the fans attack the cast, it's not acceptable. I'm like, where is the line? What's the difference? So it's okay for the cast members to bully and harass each other, but it's not okay for the outside folk to do it. Why? It's given, don't do as I do as I say. No, sir. You cannot show that attacking is an acceptable behavior and expects the fans not to follow suit. You cannot say attacking is allowed in one breath and in the other breath it's not allowed. It's either allowed or it's not. It's either banned or it's not banned. And if it is not banned, that means to some people it's all fair game. Now let's be clear, I do not condone any sort of attack or harassment. I am just trying to explain the double standard and the hypocrisy. We've seen a lot of hypocrisy with a lot of these cast members. They expect you to do something that you or they themselves will never do. And it's like, what is this level of hypocrisy? Why not stand on what you believe on or believe in and be that across the board? There is no reason for you to be taking a different stand depending on who it is for. So it's okay for Melody Shari to get bullied. It's okay for people to attack the mellometers, but it's not okay for the mellometers to retaliate, to defend themselves, to prevent for themselves from being attacked. Or it's not okay for Melody to defend herself. Which is it? You all say the mellometers act like a cult, but the mellometers would not have existed if the castmates were not attacking her, harassing her, bullying her all of the time. People got tired of it and they formed their own community to ensure they support her. Since the castmates were not trying to support her. Carlos also said that the fans are not good people to contact people's businesses, go to their houses, stuff like that. Now, I will say, I personally don't condone going to nobody's house. What are you doing in their house? Like, that is their house. That is their private sanctuary. If someone showed up to my house, bro, I'm calling the police. I will be pissed. I don't think that is acceptable behavior. So I can give him that. But I did think it was funny how he was like, karma would be knocking on certain people's doorstep. I'm like, so will it be knocking at yours? Do you know that all of the things that you have done, there will be repercussions for what you have done? It's the law of sow and reap. Okay, whatever you sow, that you will reap. And it's only a matter of time. So if you sow seeds of discord, attack, harassment, that is what you will receive. It's a law. It will happen regardless of how long it takes. So if he doesn't know, he's also talking to himself. Because there's no way I believe that your hands have been clean throughout. He did also say something I thought was hilarious. He said he does not have to respond to anybody because God fights his battles. I'm like, okay, so what was this whole response about? Why not just leave it so that he can truly fight your battles? Why do you have to say all of those things then end it like that? So what if Melody Shari was staying quiet so that God will fight her battles? Can't she use that same logic that you're using? So should we talk or should we not? Should we pull out fans for terrible behavior or should we not? Should we wait for God to respond? Like, which is it? Like, if we're using his own logic, then what was the point of all of the things that he said earlier? Besides, maybe that's also the same logic Melody is being or is using. So why do you guys feel like you want to try to force her to say what she does not want to say? It honestly feels like Carlos is spiraling And because I don't understand how you want to continue to alienate your fans. These are the fans that got you the views that you're getting on Love and Marriage Huntsville. These are the fans that support your ventures. These fans gave you the number one show on OWN, like you like to famously call it. Yet, this is how you treat the same fans. He talks about how he has been on like Bravo shows and stuff, and it's never this deep, the level that he gets with Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, do I think that Love and Marriage Huntsville have really strong fans? Absolutely. But I personally think it's because of what the show represents, what is seen on the show. If the show had balance, maybe there would also be a balance in the energy of the show. However, the show is almost drama personified all of the time. And it's almost calling or coming after Mel all of the time. So, no, people that watch are unlikely to be calm about these things. Am I saying they should go out and misbehave? No. I say my commentary, I talk about what I think, and I let it go, and that's the end of it. And that's why I feel like everyone should be. But at the same time, you also, I feel, Carlos, can do better with the content we are seeing. How about you balance it out so it is not such negativity and drama all the time? Give us more positivity on the screens. And maybe the show will trigger less people. That is all I have to say. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit that like, share button. Let me know what you think. Hit that subscribe button as well if you haven't already. Let's have a party in the chat, and I will talk to you guys in the chat. Talk to you later. Thank you. Bye.